I don't think our content has been the greatest. I don't think our storytelling has been the greatest. I think we've suffered from our own consequences of trying to think of box office before we think of emotion. The amount of money I'm paying to an actor or to a director or anybody is so expensive already to start with that you're telling yourself, shit, now I need to seriously make sure that this film recovers money. Can I take a big actor and make him a villain? The moment you start thinking of all this nonsense, you're not making a film anymore, you're trying to make a project. And projects don't work. We ourselves are so scared that we tell ourselves कि दो hero करेंगे, तो मत लिखो. That's why I feel like a film like Animal World is because there's a filmmaker who's fearless about it. He's not trying to pre-decide what you are going to think as an audience. Why does a Kantara do well? Films will come, films will go. Certain films will do well, they won't do well. All of that will keep happening. It's about whether or not we had a good time making a film. When Dostana happened, for me, it was another Friday, another film was releasing. It wasn't that difficult because for one, you knew you can't show them actually kissing. Right? At that time, even male-female kissing we are not showing. Now we've started showing. Off camera, they are not filmy. I don't see them as filmy on camera also. Aapka surname jo bhi ho, Kapoor ho, Khan ho, jo bhi ho, when the doors close and you are with your family, it's eventually all the same. How Karan has screamed at me and all of that. How can you all not know? Because Rohit gives Naina, and he points to Saif and he says, Rohit, Naina, red dress. Where's the red dress?
Why wasn't Alia there? Today we have someone with us who gave us the OG Desi Girl era. He has worked with some of the biggest ensembles in Bollywood. He knows how to perfectly blend comedy, chaos and chemistry together. Welcome to Bollywood Bubble, Tarun sir.
Thank you so much. It's good to be here.
So sir, you were coming up with Dining with the Kapoors.
Yes.
And we are totally excited to see it.
I'm glad that you all have really all enjoyed the trailer. I'm looking forward to everyone's reactions on the 21st and after all the 22nd, 23rd, 24th, all of that.
Totally. We are just too excited to see the Pura Kapoor Khandan ek
Yes.
saath. This is going to be iconic. So my first question is this is India's first film family which is coming together.
Yes.
So what was that non-negotiable essence which you wanted to capture on screen?
I think the non-negotiable was that you get to see them the way they are, right? Not actors, but as who they are as real people when they are actually having a family lunch. That was the non-negotiable for this film to work. Otherwise, it would have been looked like a, अच्छा तुमने script करके उनको बोला है क्या बोलने को, so it's not looking natural. So what do you mean we are getting an insider look or any such thing? So for that, I think Arman was also very clear. Arman Jain, who's the producer of the show, film, and pretty much the creator, showrunner. He's everything to this show. Okay, and he was also very clear that it has to have that. Otherwise, let's not do it. So that was our non-negotiable.
So, when we see the Kapoors, they are a film family. We know they are totally filmy, चाहे वो off camera हो या on camera हो. Is there any such ऐसे incident या moment जब आपको off camera लगा हो कि this should have been on camera?
Actually, off camera they are not filmy.
Yeah.
I don't see them as filmy on camera also because I think they are very talented actors. So you don't see filmy unless she's playing a character like Pooh.
Right.
For example, then you get the gossip, the drama, the attitude and all of that. But if you see in Buckingham Murders, though, there is no filminess to it. So they have a great variety of body of work also. But I don't think when cameras go off, they are like that at all. I guess when you watch the film, you'll start to realize, oh shit, they are like that. That's how they are. Oh my God, this reminds me of my aunt. This reminds me of this one. It reminds you of your own family. And that feels fantastic because you realize कि आपका surname जो भी हो, Kapoor हो, Khan हो, जो भी हो, when the doors close and you are with your family, it's eventually all the same. Every family has their own madness, own craziness, and own fun.
So they are as chaotic as us.
Or as my Sindhi family or anyone else's family. We are all mad, we are all crazy behind closed doors, and as much are they.
Which was that one Kapoor person who surprised you? That one personality which stood out for you?
I think I was expecting it. It didn't surprise me, but definitely didn't expect it to be that fantastic. Was Reema Jain, which is Arman's mother. She is basically Raj Kapoor's daughter, and she and Dabbu are the only Dabbu uncle are the only children of Raj Kapoor left. Right, the others unfortunately aren't with us anymore. and they have such liveliness amongst the two of them. They are bullying each other. Rima is loud. She laughs open-heartedly. She loves her food. She loves everything. She is I think, the glue of this family. And that's what it was just lovely to see her in her element.
Okay. And one question which everybody is wondering right now is why wasn't Alia there?
Yes, I've been asked that question many times, but once you see the film, you'll figure it out.
Oh, okay. So only
Yes.
time will tell?
Only time will tell.
Okay. So now delving into your filmography and everything. So you have handled huge ensembles like Houseful 5 was a multi-star film, right? And how was it to be on set with a huge cast like that? Like, say, how was handling their situations? Was there any clashes among the actors? या उनके schedule align करना? How did you manage all that? Was it easy to do?
It was a lot easier for me because of the support system I had. I had Sajid Nadiadwala backing me unbelievably. You could get whatever you wanted, and I could ask for anything under the sun and I would get it. And therefore, he had sorted out my date issues before I even started. There was never a time which came कि अच्छा इसके dates नहीं है, इसके ये नहीं है, इसके वो नहीं है. So I never had to think of that, luckily. But when it came down to 19 actors on set, you basically have to be like a parrot and repeat everything 19 times, because you have to go and explain the same scene from their perspective to everybody, one by one, one by one, one by one, right? So a lot of the times I would become like the school principal and say, you know what, everyone come here, come here, okay. All of you stand in a group, now I'm narrating the scene to you so you all can hear it together. And I think that was one of the most fun things that happened, and also one of the best things that happened, because nobody was now confused about वो क्या कर रहा है या मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ तो मैं क्यों नहीं कर रहा हूँ. All of that went out the window because they all knew exactly what we're going to do and why him doing something is going to be funny on this side. So everybody knew and understood what was going on.
But for all this, you need a lot of patience.
Oh yes.
Did
need
you
a lot of
have
patience.
that?
See, like for example, I was meant to do an interview at 5:30, right? But the interviewer came only at 6 o'clock and got ready by 6:20. I was very patient. I did not stress at all. I'm very patient like that.
Okay, great. So tell me one actor, like actor or any such instance when you meet someone on set or actor you're working with, how will you say कि ये professionalism versus reputation? You have heard something about this person, but actually a person ऐसा निकला. For
Heard.
example, say Akshay sir, we know
Right.
that he's disciplined, he plays pranks, we have heard these stories time and again. So
But he's exactly that. He's disciplined, he's professional. You tell him 9 o'clock, he's there at 9 o'clock. He's the only actor I think I can turn around and say, sir, you can be here at 9:17. Because every other actor, you'll say 9 o'clock, 9:30, 10 o'clock. With him, I can tell him 9:17. 9:16, he's ready for me.
any such Kapoor or an actor that surprised you, like in this way, that इनके बारे में कुछ और सुना था, but अरे ये तो असली में ऐसे निकल गए.
No, again, because I've been in the industry for so long,
Right.
I already know that, एक तो लोग बात करते रहते हैं कि वो वैसा है, वो ये मांगता है, ये मांगती है. I know all of it is actually a load of bullshit and just gossip columns. So I already know the truth. So because one has been here for so long, you don't get carried away by all the nonsense that you hear about someone. You know exactly how they are and how professional they are. Look at the number of people you're talking about. Karishma Kapoor, Kareena Kapoor, Saif Ali Khan, Ranbir Kapoor, Dabbu Uncle, all of these people, they are not arrived yesterday. Right? They've been here for so long, they must be doing something right, na? Simple.
Doesn't it feel like an honor to do it on like Raj Kapoor's 100th?
Absolutely. And that also his 100th birthday. You get to be a part of at some point in time when they turn around and say and talk about Raj Kapoor in the future. They'll say, the Kapoor family did this film and you have to watch it and your name is there on it. So you're going to be indirectly or very partially associated with that celebration of this great director forever. And that's a great honor to have.
So when you were shooting it, what was that one thing which you were more focused on? Like obviously there were a lot of elements, say like the family element, the emotional element, the masti, the chaos. What like stood out to you कि ये बहुत अच्छा लगने वाला है?
The banter amongst each other. I knew कि this is going to be fantastic because while two people are talking, you will always be as a director when you're making a film कि हाँ ये दोनों line खत्म करो फिर I'll take a separate shot of you saying something, right? But the fun of this one is ye dono baat kar rahe hain while this one is screaming in the background. So half the time I can't hear what he is saying, but yet it's family. And that's what makes it fun. And that's what I loved about it. And I'm sure everyone's going to enjoy it.
Great. So you have time and again worked with Karan Johar, sir. You have been associated for a long time
Yes.
with him. So is there something which you have learned from him and taken that through your life? Like one lesson जो मैं जिंदगी भर इसको याद रखूंगा,
Lots of
apply भी
things. I
करता
think
हूँ.
he's taught me how to say thank you and please. Definitely. I mean, there was a time when I just refused to say please and thank you to people, and he kind of kept poking me to say it. He's taught me how to handle actors on my set. There are a million things that I think he's taught me. And as we move forward, I get to meet new people and I get to learn new things from them. So it's great that I've learned all these things, and I'm looking forward to the next part of my education. Like, I think I learned my own self confidence in my filmmaking after a gap is because of Sajid sir. Because he told me that, you know what, it takes one person to believe in you. I believe in you.
Right.
So then you go back into the film world and you just sit down and saying, hold on, I got a producer who's going to support me. Come, 19 of you come. You don't get scared anymore. So it's great.
But when you do a film like Dostana and then you are doing a theatrical release like Houseful 5, which is so big, how do you get into that director zone again? Like, there's the thing that you are an assistant director for multiple big banners, but then there's also ki ye meri film hai, this is my child. So how do you get in that zone again
You know,
after such a
invariably,
long time?
actually, the truth is I've never felt it as, oh, this is my child. Right? Because as an assistant, you've been a part of such big films that when Dostana happened for me, it was another Friday, another film was releasing. Now, when you look back, you realize, it's your child. Right. Of course, it's my child. And Housefull 5 is my child. But it's also Sajid Nadiadwala's child. It's also Akshay Kumar and Ritesh Deshmukh's child, Abhishek Bachchan's child. It's everybody's children in that sense. We have worked as hard on it as I think my spot boy has worked harder on this film than I have. So it's his child. Did he have fun or not on that film on the ship while we were shooting? Or did he hate being on my film? That's what matters. Doesn't matter to me about my child or I worked this hard on it. Nonsense. I want to be able to meet people 17 years from now who meet me after Dostana and turn around and tell me, best shoot I've ever had in my life. That's mad. That's good. That's legacy. That means I did something right. Films will come, films will go. Certain films will do well, they won't do well. All of that will keep happening. It's about whether or not we had a good time making a film or not.
Now here when you're talking about everybody's child, basically the film is everybody's hard work, but the thing where you're talking about is unity, right? Unity needs to be there.
Absolutely. And I think that starts from the top. You were going to
Right.
say something. Finish that and then I'll tell you.
Yes, so the unity needs to be there, but I was delving into another question where I want to say that nowadays we see the lack of unity in our industry, and
Really? Why do you
actors
say that,
like,
if I may ask?
yes,
Why are you
yes,
saying that?
actors like Sanjay Dutt and Ajay Devgan and Akshay Kumar sir have addressed this, that Bollywood has changed now. The actors and their bonds have changed, basically not showing support to each other. Like during Skyforce, Akshay Kumar sir said this, that actors are insecure now, and which is why they don't want to do two hero films anymore. And during Bhutni, संजय दत्त सर सेड दैट पहले जैसा नहीं रहा बॉलीवुड, हम एक दूसरे को काफी सपोर्ट करते थे, एक दूसरे के फिल्म्स को करते थे, अब हम वो नहीं करते हैं.
See, I don't know. That's their experiences. That's their thing. All I can say is when you say two heroes won't do a film together, I've got 19 in one film. And they're not small actors, right? I've got
Yes.
Akshay, Ritesh, Abhishek, Sanjay sir, Jackie sir, Nana sir, Fardeen, Dino, Shreyas, Niketan Dheer, Saundarya Sharma. The three main girls, Jacqueline, Nargis, and Sonam. I mean, where do I end? People do work together. It's I think we ourselves are so scared that we tell ourselves कि दो हीरो करेंगे नहीं, तो मत लिखो, तो ये मत करो, लेकिन उसका क्या होगा? We ourselves as filmmakers, I feel, are a little more scared. That's why I feel like a film like Animal works, is because there's a filmmaker who's fearless about it. He's not trying to pre-decide what you are going to think as an audience. He's ready to make his film, what he wants to make. It's conviction, right? Why does a Kantara do well? I'm sure Rishabh Shetty at no point sat down and thought audience क्या सोचेगी, क्या मैं और वो दूसरा हीरो एक साथ ये फिल्म कर पाएंगे. Can I take a big actor and make him a villain? Nobody's. The moment you start thinking of all this nonsense, you're not making a film anymore. You're trying to make a project, and projects don't work.
But do you think that the Bollywood is different now, pehle se?
Of course, it's different. It's a little more commercial. The monies that we are paying out to people are a lot higher than you're saying in that generation, right? And therefore, you have to think more. So it's kind of a cat and mouse chase that we're doing amongst ourselves only. We don't want to think like that, but at the same time, because the amount of value that is added to it, the amount of money I'm paying to an actor or to a director or anybody is so expensive already to start with that you're telling yourself, shit, now I need to seriously make sure that this film recovers money. Right? Because there's a producer who's putting in money so that he can make money. He's not doing it out of the love of cinema only. Right? He loves cinema, that's why he's in the business, but it's business. You want to make money also. So kind of we are going in that zone only of, oh, things have changed, yeah, of course things have changed. It's a million things. It's at the same time I don't think our content has been the greatest. I don't think our storytelling has been the greatest also. I think we've suffered from our own consequences of trying to think of box office before we think of emotion. So it's a lot of things come together, but the good thing is it'll cause a change. And everything should consistently change so that you don't become complacent and provide nonsense.
Fair. Now, can we go back in time and talk about one of my favorite movies, Dostana?
Sure. 17 years back.
Yes. So it has given us some of the iconic pop culture moments. Desi Girl, John Abrams' beach scene,
Yes.
Pullo Phalo. So it has been iconic. So is there any memory which we don't know? Something जो हमसे सबसे रह गया हो या छूट गया हो?
I think Auntie Sushmita Mukherjee, where she's Neha's aunt, Priyanka's aunt, and she has that thing, and every time somebody tells her about something, Auntie, she had John and Abhishek have that flash of her as Marilyn Monroe. Madha Ladla is a great memory for me.
Yes.
With the kind of moments that happened during the song. There were a lot of these iconic ones, I think, that turned out to be iconic.
But do you think that the film was way ahead of its time?
Well, I can't say that. No, it's a little weird for me to say my film was way ahead of its time.
But
I think if an audience says it, and yes, a lot of people do tell me that, and I like it. I love the fact that they think that my film was ahead of its time.
Now we have, woke culture and everything. Everybody knows is supportive of the community. But back in that day,
it was illegal at that point in time.
Oh yes, of course
Article
it was.
377 made it illegal.
Yes. But how did you manage to get two actors to fake an on-screen kiss, Abhishek and John? How did you manage that? Like, convince them basically.
It wasn't that difficult because for one, you knew you can't show them actually kissing. Right? At that time, even male-female kissing we are not showing. Now we've started showing. So for that, I think they were already knew that it's not out of, oh, this is going to be my marketing peg. They knew it wasn't that. They knew by the fact that I know how to shoot things aesthetically and I don't try to make it look vulgar. So I think that confidence was also there, and all of that and by then, like, a huge part of the film is shot. So they are very clear about how we are doing, what we are doing, and how mad we are going, how mad we are not going. Actually, I don't know if most people even remember the scene that comes right at the end. It's just the last scene of the film before the film goes off. Is they are standing on the balcony, all three of them, and Priyanka asks the two boys, and she says, listen, I just want to ask you, when you all kissed, did you all feel something? And both of them like, what nonsense and all of that. And she leaves. And they're both standing there quietly thinking of something. At one point, they look at each other and they just turn away and they walk off. So I don't know, did that kiss mean something? I don't know. It could have been.
You just left it.
Just left it there.
That's perfect. So when all this was happening, now that we move forward with it, Dostana 2 has been confirmed.
In the talks for a while.
Yes, but I think
I think it's just been confirmed, yes.
Yeah, Vikrant Masse recently
Laksh
confirmed.
And I don't know who the girl is.
Yes, even we don't know who the girl is. Do you think that they will be doing justice to your child.
Yes, I hope so. I can only hope that they do justice to it, and I'm sure they will also. I hope they manage to recreate the kind of magic, and wish them all the best. I mean, that's all I can say.
Did you get to know about it or from somewhere else, or you were
Social
already in the
media.
loop? Okay,
Social media.
social
Yeah.
media, great. The best way. We all know
Yeah.
things from there. So, sir, when you were back in your AD days,
Hmm.
was there any time जब आप पे कोई senior actor या senior director ने आपको सुना दिया हो? Like crazy और आप
Oh yeah,
एकदम
yeah. Karan
upset
has
हो गए
screamed
हो?
at me so many times. We were doing a scene in Kalhona Ho, and it was where Saif gives Preeti a red dress in a box, right? So every scene is written as a one line in the schedule and all of that. So it's broken down as one line, and you say Rohit gives Naina red dress, right? And we were there for the shoot. All of that was happening. Nikhil was ready. He'd set up the shot. Everything was fine. And at some point, somebody realized that the red dress inside the box is missing. It's back at the hotel. We've not brought it,
Mm.
which is now about 2 hours away, right? And I remember very clearly at that point in time how Karan has screamed at me and all of that. How can you all not know? Because Rohit gives Naina, and he points to Saif and he says, Rohit, Naina, red dress. Where's the red dress? I remember that. So yeah, he screamed at me. Then who else? I mean, I haven't really worked with any other director as such except for Aditya Chopra on Mohabbatein, and he's not a screamer at all. So yeah, pretty much that's it. Nikhil and me have had many fights during the making of Kalhona Ho, but that is also because I was his associate director, but I was a junior assistant director when he was an associate director. So we shared a completely different bond altogether. He taught me everything I know about filmmaking.
To work with such big people, and Shah Rukh Khan, I feel,
Yes.
is one of the biggest. And how was it working with him?
Outstanding. You start off your career with these people,
Yes.
and so you've never known a bad side, right, in your life, because you start off with this, you continue in this, you work like that. It's been a dream journey that anyone would cut an arm for.
Whenever you look at him at times, have you ever felt that spark of, किसी को देख के होता है ना कि इसको देख के मैं इंस्पायर हो रही हूँ या हो रहा हूँ?
But he's been that forever for everyone. I don't
Right.
think it's like just me, right? I think SRK has been a inspiration for God knows how many generations of filmmakers. It's been thing from Karan onwards or Suraj Barjatya or any of those world Adi along to now. When you ask any filmmaker, young filmmaker, what do you want to do? I want to make a film with SRK. Thanks. Get in line. Come on. Right? So yeah.
One actor you must work in your lifetime.
Amitabh Bachchan.
Straight
Have to.
up.
I want to direct
But
him.
Mohabbatein?
I was an assistant director. I'm not the director.
Oh, okay. You want to direct
I want to be
him.
the
All
director.
right. Sir, I'm going to tell you names of around 15 people.
Oh,
Tell
God.
me one quality about that person or something which you like.
Okay.
Kareena Kapoor,
Versatile.
Priyanka Chopra,
Iconic.
Shah Rukh Khan,
Inspirational.
Rani Mukherjee,
Ma, because I always call her Rani Ma. So for me.
Ranbir Kapoor,
I ran short of words if we're going to go for 15 people. I'll have to think of unique words. I've never had the pleasure of working with him as an actor, but what I will know is fun. Easy, fun, light.
Kajol.
Kajol. OG.
Is she actually ekdam badmash and
Fully.
mastikhor?
Not mastikhor, not so badmash or mastikhor. She's just mufat. I love that about her. She'll tell you exactly what she's thinking. She doesn't keep it in.
Exactly like how we saw in her recent talk show.
Okay, I have not seen that, but
Saif Ali Khan,
comedic genius.
Amitabh Bachchan,
Legend.
Hrithik Roshan,
I mean, I don't want to say Greek god is just bichara. Even he must be going like bas karo yaar, mat karo bulao. Utterly dedicated.
Preeti Zinta,
Preeti. That ting, ting.
Dimples.
Yeah.
Akshay Kumar.
Oh my God. Um, I would just say best.
Abhishek Bachchan.
Buddy.
And lastly, Karishma Kapoor.
Um, the breaker of stereotypes.
Love it. Thank you so much, sir.
Super.
We are excited for the Kapoors.
Look forward to you all seeing it.
Yes. Thank you so much for this interview.
Thank you so much. I am Tarun Mansukhani and you're watching me on Bollywood Bubble.